Crockpot recipes with me, AB. Now check this out. Listen, if you guys are looking for a budget-friendly meal, and listen, we're gonna take it like an American tradition. Everybody out here, probably every household in America, makes tacos. Why not mix that tacos with that busy lifestyle, and we're gonna use a crock pot. And today, I'm getting ready to show you guys just how easy it is to make, a crock pot taco pasta. Hey, so with that being said, we finna go over these ingredients. I'm not gonna over talk it. We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna show you just how easy it is. Oh, and the key thing is budget friendly. Bought all of these ingredients for under 20 bucks. Can't beat that. Let's get it. All right, we just finna get right into these ingredients. And again, as I just said, listen, this is an under $20 meal, super easy. And I'm gonna start off by just saying this right here. All right, here we go. Hopefully I don't have no glare on it. Look, these are just the large shells. You know what, I'm using my store brand bar. This is a Stater Brothers. I'm using that. You don't need to go spending out for them way out name brands. You know what, this just works fine because this is gonna be a mixture. We're gonna season it and I promise you it's gonna be good. Right here, we got 2.5 cups of chicken broth. Now remember, I'm gonna say about 98% of the recipes, when they call for water, you can always substitute it with chicken broth. I'm gonna tell you, that's what sends your dish over the top with that extra flavor. All right. Look, 1 cup of shredded cheese. Listen, this is a little bit more than 1 cup. I like a lot of cheese. I like mine to be cheesy. We got a bell pepper. You guys call it what you want to call it as far as the size go. This is what I normally would call a large. Y'all know I was in Texas and things was this big. But this right here is a large green bell pepper. We're gonna dice that. Right here, we got 1 cup of crushed tomatoes. We got ground, pepper. Of course, right here, you can see we got salt. That's kosher salt. We're gonna have 1 cup. I'm using this Tostitos, chunky, mild. Look, that's the thing. It's medium. Look, this is a medium bite to it. I'm using this right here. We're just gonna get 1 cup of that. Now, this is 3 tablespoons. I know what you guys thinking. You might think that's that Creole kick, but no, this is a taco seasoning. And then for those of you guys that don't have taco seasoning readily available, look down in the description box below. I'm gonna also show you what's, the details of how to make your own at home. Then we got a 15-ounce can of whole corn. Right here, look, it's just been drained. This is ready to go. Super easy. And then right here, we got 1 pound. This is my local store brand. You know what, look how lean this is. This is a 96.4. Hey, super lean. Look, it just, less to drain. I just use this in another video and I can promise you it won't be nothing to drain once I brown that. So super easy. We're gonna put it in this crock pot and then we're gonna set it. After we set it, we're gonna either do it on high or low. I'm gonna give you guys the settings when that time comes. It depends on how much time I have. So with that being said, we finna get right into browning this meat and we finna get it. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is set this on medium high. On here it reads 375 degrees. We're just gonna go ahead and add our lean ground beef, to the pan. All right, now once we got our, our ground beef in our pan, look, we wanna, we started out on medium high heat. What I did was I got myself a wooden spoon. Hey, key, you guys, do not, you can see that's a coated pan. We don't wanna use no metal utensils. We just wanna go ahead and get ourselves something, like wood utensils, or we can go ahead and use some of them silicone. Now right there, you just see me going ahead and grabbing some, some fresh ground pepper, grinding it over to the top. I gave it about 1 teaspoon, and then right there, just a couple of, generous pinches of that kosher salt. Now that right there, listen, that right there, that's the taco seasoning. Look, I could have dumped it all in there, and just did it, all at one time, but I always say just a little bit, at a time. So I divided it up into 3s. I just went ahead and just sprinkled it over the top, and I used that wooden spoon. And notice I use a wooden spoon that's flat on the end. Perfect for like breaking up those larger, ground up pieces of meat. So we just keep on, getting it. And there, right there, you can see, look, it really doesn't render no fat when you use that 96.4. Hey, super easy, you guys. Now I'm not seeing any more pink. So what I'm getting ready to do is, because it's gonna continue cooking inside of the slow cooker. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and just remove it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. And now that I have it off, I'm gonna get ready and put it in the slow cooker. Now I'm gonna tell you, like again, this is the most intense part of this whole cook right here. You guys looking for an easy meal? And I gotta say this, listen, if you're using a crock pot, or if you don't have one like this This one right here, this is a digital one, but the most important feature to me is that the fact that you can cook it, and this only gonna cook so long. So if you're going off to work, you want it to be able to set itself on, on warm so that it doesn't overcook. That way, when you come in, you can just go ahead and if you have something else to do to it, you can do it then. You can't beat it. You set this, leave the house, you come back, you got a full meal, and it's not overcooked. So if you guys are looking for something to get somebody for the holidays, or you're looking to upgrade your, your kitchen utensils, I suggest just spending a little extra money if you can, and just, these are about, you can get them for 40, 50, 60, $60 on up. Hey, they are must have. All right, there you go. We just want it brown. Okay, now what we're getting ready to do is we're getting ready to, just add our ground beef. Look, that's almost nothing, so here we go. Man, it smells good. Now, remember that green bell pepper? Listen, I don't want to, look, I call this just a rough chop. That's all this is right here. See how big that is? This is what you want right here. Not diced, but just get it about that big. Now, for the crushed, tomatoes. Now for the, the chunky salsa, what we're gonna do is we gotta get 1 cup salsa. Now, for the drained corn. And then finally, the broth. We're gonna go ahead and just pour that in here. And what we're getting ready to do now is we're getting ready to give it a stir. Man, I know you guys can see it right now. Now, the only 2 things you should have left will be the cheese and your shells. We're gonna get to the shells after we finish cooking it, then we're gonna cook it with the shells for about 20 minutes, but we're gonna check them after about 10. So we just give it a stir like this. We add the pot, and now we set the time. Okay, so for what I'm doing today, I'm gonna go ahead and set it on low. I got plenty of time, so I turn the power on. I'm gonna put it on low, and then I'm gonna put the time up. We're gonna go for 5 hours. And that's it. Then I'll show you what it looks like after 5 hours. After 5 hours, and I like the way it looked, then that's when I'll add the shells. This part right here is real easy. So even if you've been at home, it's been on low, been on warm, what you wanna do is just kick it up to high. We're gonna add our shells, cook them for about 20 minutes then, and after that, then they'll be ready to serve. Okay, look, it's already been 5 hours. It's really somewhere right around 5 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the top. We're gonna take a look at it. And then if I like it, I'm gonna go ahead and just add my shells. I'm finna show you guys this little trick right here. Now after it finishes cooking, after 5 hours, this is what it looks like. And you remember, I always tell everybody, listen, we gotta taste our food. Now that's fully cooked food right there. It just got an excessive amount of liquid in it. But right now would be a good place to go ahead and, taste it. Once we taste it, we'll find out if we need to add any salt or pepper to it. But I can tell you after I tasted it, boom, it was ready. Now we add our shells. Now, I talked about that excessive amount of liquid. Hey, check it out. Now you get it, you guys. You don't need to pre-cook your shells, and that's the trick right there. Listen, we're gonna cook it for 20 minutes on high, but we're gonna set a timer for 10 minutes and check it and see where we at. This is what it looked like on high after 10 minutes. Just stirred it around, stirred it up, looked at it, saw what it needed, and felt it. I decided that I'm gonna go back and let it continue to cook for another 10 minutes for a total of 20. Okay, let me go ahead and we're gonna remove the top. And here you can see that the shells have been cooked. And what it did was absorb all of that, that liquid, that excess liquid that was in there. I'm not gonna say it's really excess. Hey, listen, this is just like the perfect blend right here. And now for the good part. Guess what, folks? It's cheese time. Now, you know what they say. Everything's better with bacon, butter, and of course, you gotta have cheese. Now, you just wanna go ahead and give it a good mix and then add the remainder. Remember, I always add things, like in increments. That way I never can say that I put too much in there. If I like it where it is, I can stop. Now, look at that right there. Tell me you guys ain't salivating right there. That should do it. You should have the water mouth. All right, now, go ahead, put it in the bowl, and then go ahead and, serve it up. Now I want to just say, hey, special thanks to everybody that's joined my channel memberships. That's what's up, and thank you. So tell me what you guys think about this one here. Super easy, hey, and most importantly, is budget friendly. Hey, I don't know if you guys knew just how easy it was to just make a taco pasta. You know what, just a little bit of browning in the beginning, then we throw it all in the pot. We just call these them dumping goals. Hey, but listen, it's that time of the year. And listen, for us busy people that's out here, you know what, you put this together, you come home, you finish it up with your pasta, and boom, that's it right there. Hey, so I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below, how many people gonna really try this? And let me know what you guys want to see, like in the future for these crockpot recipes. Now, if you're new to my channel, let me just take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and tell everybody out there there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.